to say that it was his father that inspired Bob to become a lawyer. His father was an attorney in San Diego before he went to World War II, before he was killed by a sniper. My father was 12 years old when that happened. As my father and his siblings grew older, they made a pact to have family reunions and to always be friends and always be close. And there was always that theme of service that was established by his father, who made the ultimate sacrifice.
Bob joined the oldest law firm in San Diego history in 1958, a firm called Luce Forward Hamilton Scripps, which had originated in 1873. Bob served 47 distinguished years. He was a master of litigation in tort and insurance law, then real estate, business litigation, commercial litigation, and also morphed into antitrust law. He excelled in every one of these disciplines.
He just had a dignity about him and a keen mind. And he figured out how to solve problems. That's why he was so highly sought after as an attorney.
So if you needed somebody on your side, he was the person to have. For family members, he was like the godfather of our family.
He was its most productive lawyer year after year. His work ethic was beyond question. He would arrive earlier than any lawyer in the firm.
His associates, took on a challenge of trying to beat him to the office, and I don't think anybody ever did. No matter how early they'd get there, they'd see the light on in his office. So I'm not sure when he slept.
I think Bob Steiner's legacy is a history of excellence. He demanded excellence of himself, wanted it in others. He wanted excellence in the legal community.
Bob didn't just practice law. He gave back to the legal community. He was on the board of the Legal Aid Society for many years. He was a founder and a board member of the California Rural Legal Services, and he was a director of the San Diego Auto Museum.
Everybody knew about Bob Steiner's cars. He had an interesting array. Mostly it was Packards. He just loved cars. He was a driving man, and he loved the details of restoring them.
He used to give tours with a classic car company all over Southern California.
He was a consummate family man with his wife, Ann, and they traveled the world together and rewarded the rest of us with their photographs at Christmas with postcards from everywhere in the world.
They did very adventuresome travel. They would go canoeing on deserted rivers in Alaska, Costa Rica. He loved to go to Europe, where he would immerse himself in art and music.
Bob Steiner will be long remembered as a brilliant legal mind and a litigator extraordinaire. But there was so much more to Bob that was personal to everyone who knew him. He had respect for everyone, whoever they were, whatever their background was, and he approached all of us as equals.
This experience for this memorial has been very rewarding and very interesting for me because, oh my goodness, I think I counted 55 pages of testimonials from his colleagues, and I read through them, and I could see how influential he was in their careers by believing in them and supporting them and guiding them.
There could not be a more distinguished lawyer in the history of San Diego than Bob Steiner.